That is the call. Today is the last episode of 3S5. Survival Series Season 5 is coming to an end. This is the finale, and boy does it feel like it came really, really fast. It literally feels like maybe only a few months ago, like 2-3 months ago, we made this raft, and everyone else started to put their bases in. But that was a year ago. Yeah, that was a whole year ago. The season's over, and we've done a lot. So in this finale, we're going to do a couple of things, and this is going to be pretty identical to last season's finale. We're going to start with showing you my favorite moments from each season, followed by a little, I guess you could call it a trip down memory lane with each member of the realm. And then, after we do that, maybe I'll show off my base a little bit. Then we will do our cinematic montage to end the episode, my favorite part of the whole episode. So, to get started, I'm going to show you my favorite clip from each episode of 3S5. So that's a total of 25 clips that you're going to see. And hopefully you enjoy these moments just as much as I do. Alright, so enjoy! Go.
You know what my favorite thing to do is when you're first starting off, Caleb?
Deforestation?
No, before that.
Eco-terrorism?
Okay, before that too.
Dying?
That depends when that comes.
I have no idea. Please enlighten me.
You could burn your wood tools because you don't need them anymore.
Oh, that's so true. You left stuff that I will happily take.
Some more gilded blackstone.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. I mind if I do. Okay. Oh! Why are you pulling me, bro? Why are you pulling me? Come on. Uh-oh. If they... Yeah! Dang it, I lost one. Looky, that's sunset. Isn't it beautiful? Just like my face, isn't that beautiful too? Come on. Great, now that awkward and slightly uncomfortable moment is over, I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna make it out alive. You know what? Oh! Let's see what he's done. What? What the heck is this? What in the... What? What in the world? Wait, what is this? Is this cobblestone? Yup, that's cobblestone. Alright, hold on. How did... What in the world? Sorry, I was bored. Bro. What? Yours isn't fast either. What's with that? It's supposed to be instant mine. I might have made a beacon for no reason. Chrome needs to do a little bit of research here.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Chrome Cable Classic. We are going to get started today by finishing this raid. This should be an easy take for us because we are, in fact, professionals.
You might have to start over. I don't think it captured any of that.
Ah, that was good.
Beautiful turds. Here, you're my human shield. You're gonna protect me.
Oh wait, do I? Oh, I don't have my shield anymore.
Brought to you by Liam and Chrome.
I would like to add this one rotten flesh to the pool for anyone to win.
I bet you another 3 diamonds that I have dealt the most damage. Or damage, no, or damage taken, sorry. Damage taken.
No. No.
See, I wanna, but I don't know what to expect.
Mine's 5 digits,
Including the decimal or not including the
not
decimal?
including the decimal.
Okay, well then you won.
What?
I only have 6,559.3.
Oh, I have 10,298.
I thought mine would be up there again due to the wardens, bro. I used like 50 totems.
Oh, do I get the rotten flesh?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, that's
go!
yours.
This is my prize. I'm gonna frame this. So I went 2, 2, 2. Okay, so it went by 2s. Okay, so from the base, so it's 1 and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, all the way up to the top. Okay, so in theory, stay with me now. In theory, this should work. If my math is correct, which it rarely is. I don't want to look up a tutorial, but I might have to. Alright, hold on. We'll be right back. Oh, for crying out loud, I have the observers facing the wrong way anyways. I thought the observers were facing the correct direction, but alas, they are not. Hold on, we can test this. If I place a block... What? Now that I think about it, I really hope that the snow golems that I have to build, I really hope they survive. Considering I'm building in a desert. Or else I've built this for nothing. I feel like they can't go in deserts. Okay, now it's time to get the snow golems in. Okay, moment of truth. Will the snow golems spawn in the desert? I feel like that's a no. But he didn't warn me beforehand, so I think it's okay. Build the snow golem, and then whack it. They don't survive in the desert. No! Out here, in the Wild West, there's not much to see. There's not much to do, except to wander on for miles and miles, trying to find water, and whatever else may be waiting for me. It's a lonely road. Nobody else is out here except for me. All I can do is hope and pray that I make it to the end of another day in one piece. Nah, I'm just kidding. Diamonds galore! Look at them all everywhere. Look at that, look at that, look at that. This is my first time actually mining diamonds. Believe it or not, in quite a while. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Thank you very much. Ah. Oh, and more. Oh, it's a beautiful day. I mean, every day is a beautiful day, of course. Every day is the day that the Lord has made. But today is particularly beautiful because there are diamonds in this day. More diamonds! I was gonna say, we're the most decked out Vikings in the dumbest little boats. Guys, we're gonna get scurvy.
Yeah.
Yeah, been on
That's
these
alright,
boats
guys.
for
I'm
so
already,
long.
I'm already a carrier.
Oh, great. He's sitting right behind me, too. At least he's turning his head so he won't sneeze on me.
We just start singing some sea shanties.
Alright. Alright, if we have to bridge again, you're on your own. I'm letting you do it.
How many times am I gonna die?
The number is 0, Julia. Number 0.
Okay. Well,
In fact,
you know
I might-
how I am when it comes to dying. I die like all the time.
Ah!
So
like that, ow.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? What is happening? Literally, what is happening right
Hey,
now?
good
Why
job,
am
Billy.
I dying? What? Oh, how do I get out of this? I'm floating.
I can't sleep. Oh no.
Hang on.
Ah!
Okay, seriously.
I'm so
dude?
dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead right now. There's Vexes everywhere, and I can't get out. I can't get out. No.
No.
Obviously, it's longer than all the others, but I think I made it work. I think that looks okay. And on the inside, it's basically the same. Oh.
Okay, Nathan's not hiding in the redstone of my door. Got it?
That's
Where?
crazy.
I just had an idea.
It's yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. On your bridge. On the bridge going to Nathan's base.
Oh. Yeah, no,
Like up high, climbing the iron bars and hiding in the corner of one
here's
of
the thing, I looked there.
the stone pillars.
I did
you
live
really?
there long before I found you. Aha! Yes! You know what? I thought that there was a chance that you would be here. I said, I don't think he would be able to make it in here. So now I just tried it. Yes! It is what makes the bubbles. How is it nighttime already? Why am I hearing a creeper die? We're so far from the farm. Oh gosh! Oh gosh.
Oh, shoot.
Wait. Wait. I was just flying over here. And there's a random Mario. When did this get put here? Right over yonder. If I pull out my spyglass.
Yeah, can you see all the work I've done?
No, I can only see just over the peak of the tram. You're in such a wait. Look. Turn right. There we go. Hi. Look.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no! Now you're behind the tree. Ooh, did he walk out? Nope. That did not go according to plan. Alright, now that you have gotten to enjoy those moments from 3S5, hopefully that made you feel a little nostalgic, it is in fact time to get some interviews done. I've invited each person onto the realm individually. We're going to talk to them for a little bit. Maybe have them give us a brief tour of their base. Maybe ask them what they really liked about the season. And then we're going to talk about potential plans for next season. And it should be good. So I think the first person that is hopping on is Seth. Yoda is going to be the first one to hop on. Alright, so let's meet up with him.
I'm at your spider spawner, you know.
Oh.
Back from when that was the last time I was on because I was dealing with my not getting XP issues.
Okay, so then you didn't build Mario. I don't know who built the Mario.
I told you I didn't build the Mario.
You are the first one that I have online.
I know, because I was the first one to respond.
What I would really like to know is what you liked about the season, maybe a little tour of your base, and what you're thinking about next season.
What base, bro? I did not do much with this.
You did a whole lot in the first week.
Yep, that was about it.
That was about it.
I
You
got
did
bored.
kill 2 wardens, though. See, here's your shulker boxes.
Who? Why?
Okay, so you didn't put the dirt here either.
No.
Okay, all right.
Bro, the last time I was on, you were here, and I was trying to figure out why I can't get XP.
Yeah, I've noticed that there's a lot of dirt everywhere. I didn't put it there.
Who put the dirt here?
I genuinely don't know.
Bro,
There.
this is definitely Liam.
Your inspiration for this base was Atlantis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's raining. Oh, hold on.
I still have 51 god apples on me. And the totems. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't even remember what happened. What?
Your beloved pet. Okay, you see the Mario? I don't know who made that.
What is this?
I
Alright,
don't-
this was definitely Liam's work. Because who lives
That's what
in
I
that
thought.
direction? Liam.
That's what I thought. When I saw Mario, I said there's only 2 people that could have built that. It could have been Liam because he lives over there, and it's also close to you, and it's really random, and that also seems like something you would do. But I'm like, it's between those
I'm
2.
not that creative. Oh yeah, I also want to let the viewers know I have the most bells rung on this server.
Well, I guess this is the end of the season, so what's your tally up to?
122,306.
Alright, I'm just gonna nudge you off the platform here.
I can go get some more. I think I have a bell neck on my throne.
No, we're okay. If you do that, I'm gonna break the record for most polar bears killed. Alright, do you have any plan for season 6?
Repeat repeat the first week potential. You know, become the strongest on the server again. Get up to some shenanigans again. Maybe get more of an idea of a base and not give up on it in the first like hour of working on it.
So your goal is the bare minimum.
What do you mean the bare minimum?
Build a base.
Dude, I'm gonna run
Get
it.
loot.
I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna kill the Ender Dragon again. Alright, nobody's ever thought of this, and I'm gonna be the first one to do it. Mark it down. In the first, like, month of the server, my base is gonna be me taking over a ancient city, and that's gonna be mine.
I would love to see that.
Dude, to take over an entire ancient city in survival, I feel like that's about the equivalent of making the base you made.
And then you have to say a final word to the viewers before.
I have to say a final word.
Yeah. That
I
here,
think
we'll
long and hard about this word.
Warden Slayer on your throne. Here, we'll end it right there. On your throne. Final words.
Dog. Subscribe.
All right, so I got Seth's interview thing done. He was my first one. So now it's you,
Oh, this
Liam.
is like interviews. Gotcha.
Sort of. All right, I do have to ask you first, though. I did mean to ask. I feel like I asked you this already. Did you build the Mario that's sitting here?
Yes, I did.
That was you. Okay. I've been given the complete runaround on this thing. Thought it was you, thought it was Nathan, thought it was Seth. Everyone's told me no. I like it. It looks good. Mystery solved. I guess just tell me, like, what your thought was with this season. Or you could give me a base tour, or, ooh, free food. Plans for season 6 if you have any. Stuff like that.
All right. Let's start off with a recap. The goal, if you recall last season, I ended off with the idea of wanting to create a medieval village. As you can see, that never happened. Not the way I wanted it to. I got a good start. As you recall, I created a blacksmith over here, a very large blacksmith, way bigger than this.
I do like this.
And, yeah, Steph burned it down. But honestly, I kind of like that Seth burned it down because, I don't know, I think it was a little too big, a little too ambitious. If I would have built everything to that scale, it would have taken way too much time. Yeah, and the whole reason I located over here in the first place was to, I really liked, one, the valley gap with the water running through it was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do a village on the other side of the bridge as well as a village on this side of the bridge.
I see.
That's why I put the well down there. That was kind of going to be the village well, but again, no village.
They have to travel a really long distance to get their water. Oh, hi, Nathan.
Okay, there we go. Once that burned down my initial village, that kind of forced me, like mentally, I just lost motivation to play in the realm anymore. It probably took a few months. Okay, so yeah, February is definitely when I picked it back up again, rebuilt all.
Yeah.
I remember staying up late instead of doing homework building this. And then I did the big sword a few weeks back, probably like a month ago now. Basically, I've got big plans for 3S6. I know we're gonna have a lot more players.
Indeed.
So that'll be a ton of fun. Yeah, no, I like the detail of this base. Personally, this is probably the best structure I think I've ever built. It's small, it's practical enough. It's all the blacksmithing stuff on the outside. Plenty of storage up in the attic. Plenty of storage up in the attic. And then I added that little basement feature, which you saw was like a mini armory.
Medieval Village started off great. Had a bit of a catastrophe. Took a break, came back. Made it even better. And even though it's not finished, it still is a really cool thing to have in the world, I think.
I think so. Honestly, this bridge is probably another one of my favorite parts.
Here, follow Chrome.
This better not be about the unfinished part. I think the bridge could use a little more life than it has. But, oh, really? I know. The problem is, like, I should have finished it while I was, like, Well, I had the design in my mind.
You have to give my viewers one last thing, one last word.
Yes.
But whatever you want to say.
Oh, whatever I want to say.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Oh man.
No pressure.
Oh man, I don't even know. Stay creative, stay frosty, and stay tuned.
I like that.
God bless you all.
Well, so you said you forgot what your plan was for next season.
Yeah, I feel like I told you what it was. I feel like I talked to you about this already, and then I
I
was
think
like,
you
"Oh,
did
yeah,
too, and I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was either.
But I'll tell you what I was doing with everybody else. I basically asked them what they liked about this season. They could show me around their base, tell me their plans for next season, that sort of thing.
I think next season, I think it really just depends too, like on the landscape that comes up. You know what I mean?
That is
Like,
true. Liam was talking about
like-
that.
Because for me, usually I like to build like right next to wherever spawn is or wherever everyone else is building, because
Mhm.
it's just so much easier. For me, I usually like look around, find like a decent plot of land, and then I'll figure out something to do from there. But
Not to be distracting, but I just went down an up elevator.
really, how'd you do that?
I flew down it. I didn't know you could do that.
Do you not take damage when you hit the bottom?
No, I didn't take any damage.
Oh no.
Oh, you did it. Look at that.
Yeah.
You might want to reset your spawn.
Oh no.
I have a great idea. Have you heard the old... That was weird. Okay. Have you heard that old trick where you can fly through walls?
This wall?
Any wall. I want to try it. I've
No.
never tried it. I heard if you
Wait, do
fly
that?
at a wall really fast, and then you like fire a rocket right as you're about to hit it, you can go through it. But I haven't tried it.
I don't think that's true. I think you just like slam into the wall, no?
I've seen it be tested. I want to try it.
Really?
You should try it too. What's the worst that could happen?
No, you should try it. You should try it. You should try it.
Oh, okay. Alright, that didn't work. Surprised I didn't die. You gotta go faster, I guess, than I did. And then fire a rocket right before you go in. Oh. A swing and a miss.
Let's go in at the same time.
Oh, what a great idea. Oh, nope. There
I
goes
did it
the-
too late.
Oh no. I gotta see. Alright, hold on. Let me look this up. Can you fly through walls in Minecraft? In Minecraft 1.21.5. I mean,
Don't
I
look
don't
at
see
the
anything
chat.
that's... Huh?
I said don't look at the chat.
Wait, when did that happen?
Just when you were looking it up.
I missed it entirely. Okay,
let's
can
do
we
that.
fly through that? Can we fly through that? This I gotta see.
Ooh, not quite.
Oh, nope.
I think we're going too low.
I think so. Yeah, I definitely went low on that one. Here he comes, folks. Here he comes. Oh! That was great.
I can't believe I made it through there.
That was okay. I don't. Was that intentional?
No.
Here we go. All right, I need to come in lower at first, and then here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well. Oh! What in the world was... Ooh. I need to pay more attention to you, Nathan. I need to put you on a leash. Well, I can definitely make it through now. I'm watching you. Oh, see, I did it again. No, get that TNT out of there. No, I saw it, I'm running. Okay, I need your final words for a send-off.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Here we have the Burge 4.0. We have.
Oh, isn't it 5.0?
I'm not sure. It's lost. We've lost count at this point. But we've got some nice lighting and nice decorations here with some solid steel beams. Definitely not going to fall down on you anytime soon.
It looks
Then
like
we've
the
got
London Bridge.
Well, no, this is the Burge. Then we come into your government testing facility where we take chrome cables and test them. Made it look like a rustic mine shaft or mine cave or something. I don't know. And then got some storage over here. And then I've also got the most important part here. We have the enchanting table that doesn't have any books. Oh, here it is.
Yay! I don't think we've done this all season correctly. Hold on, here we go.
No,
Ready?
we haven't.
Ready?
Yep. Let's go.
Yay!
And now we're going to go up to the control tower where we can see all the Zero airplanes landing or flying.
That was a really good pilot voice because you did the...
I do need to build more bridges because the bridges are always end up being pretty cool.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think now you can't have a season where you don't have a Burge. I think the only season where you didn't have a Burge was your first one, which was season 3. No, 2. For your final words, I have you perfectly framed. You just have to, stand right there. I have the minecart moving. The door is open. Your hallway there.
Let's go.
Final words.
All right. All I got to say is this has been a wonderful season. I have constructed a fantastic cave here. And next season, we're having a lot of great plans in store. Can't quite reveal them yet, but we're gonna have a nice great season, and we're gonna make the biggest base again.
So I have you, and then I'll have Josh, and then I've gotten everybody. So this is gonna be kind of like last season, except I don't have a coupon to give you because nobody ever bought anything from my shop.
I'll do the tour.
Okay.
Even though it's nothing. But we're gonna make it something. Welcome to my not at fancy base.
It doesn't have to be fancy.
It's just not good.
None of us have a fancy base per se.
I mean, look at yours.
Well, mine isn't fancy. Mine's just big. This is simple and it's functional. I like
it works. I got a little house.
This is your biggest house that you've made so far.
Yeah, got some not too much decorations going on in here.
Open floor plan.
I got a basement, some storage.
Very fun.
And then up here, so much going on up here, as you can see. This is where I sleep. Yeah. This is probably the best tour anyone's ever given.
It's look at this, and you came out here at sunset. You have to give yourself some credit. This is the biggest house that you've built so far. I mean, you did build an entire island last season, but this is the biggest house that you've built, and it looks good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely go bigger next season. So.
Oh, they're attacking you.
Apparently
you have not slept in a long time.
Okay. I want to see your base for the last time.
Alright, here. Let's go to my base.
This is definitely probably the best base you've ever done before.
You think?
I mean, look at it.
Well, it's definitely the biggest I've made.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what's this?
Here, go in. You've seen your room, right? Have you
have a
been to your
room?
room?
I didn't even know I had one. Yeah.
There she is.
That is true. Very eager to learn more about the game. I wouldn't say creative though, because I kind of have to look up videos.
You are creative. Everybody here is creative, and you are creative.
You kind of have to be in Minecraft.
Exactly. So here's what I'm gonna do. Everyone has given me like one final word or phrase to sign off their own thing.
Okay.
What would your final send-off be? Okay. Julia. Final words.
Goodbye.
And I am at your house, Josh. So,
Very nice.
I'll tell you what I told everybody else. 3 different things. You could choose to do all 3. You could choose to do 1. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'll give you a tour of the base and next season because I didn't do much this season.
That's alright. That's alright.
Word. So this is my base. It kind of sucks because I didn't play that much. But this was gonna be more of like a greenhouse area. I was gonna make this bigger, but glass was hard to find in this area. Yeah, then this is like the main area where I was gonna have like crafting. Down here was gonna be like storage. And then yeah, other than that, I was just trying to go for like a detailed house look because I didn't think I was gonna top last season's castle with how big it was. But yeah, and then so next season, I don't know, I'm planning on getting back on that grind, maybe building a big castle.
Nice.
Or maybe some sort of like underground base. I don't know, we'll see.
I like this base.
Yeah.
I know you're not the biggest fan, but I do. I like the idea behind it.
It's got that cozy, like, starting Minecraft feel.
Yeah. And you do have a very scenic location.
I do. I found the village, and I was like, you know what? It's happening here. I've got the vision. And the netherite portal.
So I know you made the trading hall over there. When did you make the sugarcane farm?
Oh, that was later. I was going to abuse the sugarcane trading with the librarians.
Ah, okay.
That was actually what I spent most of my time doing, was making the trading hall.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's very time consuming. Everyone else, I told them to give me a final word or 2. What's your final word or 2? It could be anything.
Beach house.
Beach
2
house.
words.
There we go. Well, now we've gotten all of the tours and all of the interactions out of the way. We have one more tour left to do, which is my own base. For those of you who have been very active in watching my videos, then this won't be anything new for you, but maybe some of you skipped some episodes and you're just coming back to see the end, so I'll show you the full thing. Now, the inspiration for my base, remember, is the Scarif base from Rogue One. And honestly, not to brag, but I think I pretty much nailed it. I think it looks great. So we're going to start on the top. We're going to work our way to the ground floor. And then this episode will be almost done. So up here we have the giant satellite dish, of course, with the beacon, which looks really grand up in the sky. You come down here, you have the control panel for it with a jukebox, a lever, and whatnot, and the little control tower that sticks out over the edge of the base, in which, maybe don't look down or you'll lose your lunch. You come down here to what's technically considered the top floor, and you have a disco party room, where you can put any music disc you want that I have along the wall, pop it in here, and just start vibing. I like this room. The disco ball could use some work, but, You come down this staircase here into the clouds, and you get to this. This is literally just a stairwell, and And the reason for that is just because there's so many clouds moving through, I didn't know how to make this a very livable space. So it's not livable. You just have these things here. But if you come down the scaffolding, you get into my barracks. This was supposed to be, where the troopers of the Empire would gather. You have your beds, you have your dining hall, you have some armor around here, this little training platform, some, hospital station there, shooting range over here, bullseye first try. Close. Yep, we'll count that. I even put my dog that I've had almost all season here. I bet you didn't know I had a dog. Maybe you did. I've had this good little boy for a long time. I never named him, though. I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. Should probably get out of here before it gets more awkward. But you come down one floor, you get to my enchantment room. This is the one room of the entire base that looks completely different from everything else because it's like this mystical magic room. I really like how it turned out, though. It definitely has that almost like a Harry Potter, Star Wars, Zelda, I don't know, some sort of very magic enchanting vibe. I like it. You have all your crafting different sections here, your enchantment table there, your anvil station, anything that you could need, and your furnaces as well with all the good stuff. Now, if you go down another floor, you get to kind of like the central operation. You have the meeting room. This is where I would sit. This is my chair. Here you have Seth's chair. I think that was Josh. I could be wrong, but I think that's Josh. This is Nathan, I'm pretty sure. Unless that was Josh. No, wait. Was this Nathan? No, that was Julie, I think, with the pumpkins. This was Josh. So, this was Liam. I don't quite remember where everybody sat. But I still really like this room. As plain as it might be, it definitely felt like an Imperial meeting room. You come down here, and this is more of an unseen room. This is our farms area. You have your creeper farm here, which unfortunately was not very efficient because I couldn't get snow golems. However, it still generates some gunpowder, which is better than nothing, I suppose. You have your iron farm here, which I took up so much out that now it's just basically poppies with... There's some iron. There's some iron! Very efficient. The iron farm is very efficient. Next season, if I make an iron farm, I might try and make it on my own without looking up a tutorial because I think I overthink these redstone contraptions. You come down another floor. This is probably the most important room of the base. This is my storage room where you have everything you could ask for. And if you come up this ladder here in the back, you will have access to the gunpowder that the creepers drop, which is right down here. Let's see how much it actually produced. Hey, that's not bad. I have enough for a couple more rockets. Not that I need it. Now, I could take the Bubble Vader to the bottom floor, but I'm going to take this staircase, which I love so much, because it looks like this. How cool is that? That's such a cool staircase. Very cool staircase. Hey, Camel. You have these structural supports with a back door that no longer works, unfortunately. I broke it like twice this season, and I don't even know how. But then if you come in here, you have another farm. You're being a little distracting here, Calvin the Camel. Sugarcane farm. Oh, did you just growl at me? I'm sorry. Oh, now he's sighing at me. Not the most efficient farm ever, but it definitely did its job. I never needed this much sugarcane, so it's fine. And over here was, of course, the horse stable. Unfortunately, the camel can climb out of it, so I don't have anything left in there. You come out this door, and you get to the tram system. The tram system I'm really proud of. Each area at the very end, each of the rooms at the very back of these tram systems has a little book that's dedicated to each current member of the realm. So that one's for Nathan, that one's for Liam, that one's for Josh, that one's for Julia, and that one's for Seth. Each one saying a positive thing that I appreciate about them. Of course, over here we have our Spider XP farm, which is pretty efficient. Way down there, obviously, that's our pit. I feel like that deserves a little more love because I did mine half of that without the use of a beacon. So give me a little bit of credit for that. You come down here, you have your spider farm, which Nathan helped me out with. Very efficient. Gathered a lot of resources from that. Never really needed it though. And everything else to do with my base is stuff that you can see from here. Just this, like, an oasis is what you could call it. It's an oasis in the middle of this desert. So I think that's just about gonna do it. That's my base. Most of you have seen this a million times, but I think honestly what it's time to do is sign off and give you guys that cinematic tour that maybe I look forward to a lot more than you guys. This is the end of Season 5, and man, it's been a fun one. It's been a fun season. It's up there with Season 4, that's for sure. But I would just like to say a big thank you to Nathan, Liam, Josh, Julie, and Seth, and everyone that's been watching my videos, everyone that's been supporting me. It's been such a blast, and I can't wait to see what we do next time. So with that being said, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you in Season 6.